I watch from the sides as the mean mom table rips open their white envelopes. Giddy, loud, clueless. They're practically vibrating with anticipation, certain they're about to receive the most luxurious party favor of the night. Their manicured fingers pull out the gift card, and freeze. You can hear the silence hit like a dropped plate. 3 nights, no-name motel chain, a coupon printed on plain paper. And taped to the back? A dollar store Ziploc bag, with travel-sized mouthwash and hand sanitizer. Across the room, the other parents are holding gold foil cards embossed with 5 days, 5 luxury resorts, and clinking glasses. Their kids are already screaming about water slides. I stay in the shadows, champagne untouched. The mean moms thought I was just another overdressed single mom looking to steal their barely interesting husbands. They shouldn't have messed with my daughter. Let me back up and tell you how we got here. I used to think being underestimated was a gift. In tech, it gave me cover. They'd look at the blonde curls, the heels, the polish, and assume I was someone's assistant. Not the architect. Not the one with the patents. It gave me space to build in silence. But in motherhood? It feels like death by 1,000 invisible cuts. I walk into Ridgefield Elementary every few months, usually racing from an investor call or in between vendor meetings, dressed sharp, makeup on, heels clicking. Always met with the same tight smiles from the moms who volunteer every week. "You must be Ava's babysitter," one said once, cheerful and thoughtless. I corrected her gently. She blinked. "Oh, sorry, I just thought, No, I don't know, I get it. I'm not the mom who bakes cupcakes or cuts out paper owls for reading week. I don't linger in leggings, trading gossip over coffee. But I'm building something. Ava's future. Because as a single mom, I don't have a safety net. I hustle because no one else is coming to save us. Still, I see how the mean moms look at us. Like I'm too pretty to be useful. Like Ava must be weird because I'm not around. Like I'm not doing my best as a mom. Ava doesn't say much. She's always been soft, thoughtful. She paints cards for everyone's birthdays, always remembers who likes cats or dolphins or rainbows. She notices people in a way I forget to. Her world is small and sacred and kind. Quick favor before we move on. Over 90% of people watching right now haven't subscribed yet. If you're enjoying this story, tap that like button and hit subscribe. It's completely free, and it helps this channel reach more amazing listeners like you. Already subscribed? You're the best. Thank you so much. Now, let's get back to it. Ridgefield Elementary isn't fancy. It's not one of those prep academies with tuition and legacy plaques. It's just regular. But the core group of moms treat it like it's a country club. And they treat me like I'm the minimum wage waitress who wandered into the dining room. The mean moms smile with their teeth, always with their teeth. "Oh, hey," one says when I show up for the fall fun fair. "Didn't realize you had time today." It sounds friendly, but it isn't. It's a dart dipped in sugar. I'd just come from an important investor meeting. Hair slicked back, blazer still on, heels clicking too loudly across the linoleum. I looked polished. Too polished. "Cute coat," another says, eyes scanning down my outfit. "So dressed up just for the fair." The worst part? The mean moms say it like I'm trying too hard. Like showing up put together means I think I'm better. Like I must think I'm someone, but not someone important. One afternoon, I finally clear my calendar and show up early to pick up Ava. I see the core group gathered near the bulletin board, talking about the spring party. I smile, step closer, and ask, "Hey, is there anything I can help with?" The mean moms go quiet. One of them shifts slightly, pretending to check her phone. Another looks past me like she didn't hear. Then, almost in sync, they turn their backs, forming a tight little circle that shuts me out completely. I stand there, unsure. A moment later, another mom walks up, leggings, messy bun, giant tumbler in hand. Suddenly, their whole energy changes. "Oh, hey!" One of the mean moms chirps, arms wide. They hug like best friends reuniting at brunch. Then one of them turns to the new mom and says, practically glowing, "We still need someone to run the photo booth at the spring party. Do you want to help? You'd be so cute for it." The new mom laughs and says, "Totally!" The mean moms start talking props and glitter backdrops like it's the highlight of the year. So, they did need help, just not from me. I swallow hard and head toward Ava's classroom, my heels suddenly too loud in the hallway. I've handled worse in boardrooms, but this cuts deeper. But Ava feels it too. She starts sitting alone at lunch. She pretends not to care. I ask her about school and she says, "It's fine," in that too careful way kids do when they're afraid the truth will hurt you. I ask if she wants to invite anyone for a play date, and she shrugs. I don't think they'd come. I feel something inside me twist. At pickup, I see the mean moms huddled in a tight little pack near the front gate, matching insulated cups in hand, zip-up vests, and leggings. The mean moms talk loud, laugh louder, and glance around just enough to make sure they're being seen. I walk up and smile. They fall silent. One glances at me, then looks back down at her phone. Eventually, I get a text from one of them. Julie, I think. She was always the slightly nicer one. "Hey, a few of us are doing a little group gift for Ms. Harlan's birthday. No pressure." I Venmo $40 within the hour. I even ask if they need help putting it together. No response. The next day, I see the mean moms presenting a beautiful monogrammed tote filled with spa items. There's a handwritten card tucked inside, signed by all the kids in glitter gel pen. I scan it once. Ava's name isn't there, neither is mine. Not even in the smallest corner. The mean moms took the money, not the gesture. I stop going in as much. I start to feel like a virus when I'm near them, something that doesn't belong. Ava gets quieter too. And then comes Valentine's Day. Ava had spent the entire week making friendship bracelets, one for every kid in her class. She researched colors, asked what each one liked, bought tiny charms with her allowance, spread the threads out every night like sacred treasure. I offered to help, but she insisted, "No, Mommy. They have to feel personal." I drop her off that morning with a little red bag full of bracelets and hope in her chest. She comes home silent. That's the first gut punch. The humming while she brushes her teeth. Gone. I wait a minute, then knock gently. She's sitting cross-legged on the rug, the red bag beside her. Still full. Most of the bracelets are still there, crumpled, dirty. One's come apart completely. Another has gum stuck to it. A few look like they were thrown. I sit beside her. "What happened?" She shrugs. "They didn't really say anything. Just kind of rolled their eyes. Did anyone say anything when you handed them out?" She shakes her head. "Not really. Some of them looked at me but didn't take it." Her voice is so small. She picks up one with a tiny dolphin charm. "I made this for Harper. She likes dolphins." I recognize the name. One of the girls from the photo booth mom circle. I pick up another bracelet and ask gently, "What about this one?" Her lips tremble. "That was for Ellie. She put it in the trash." I bite the inside of my cheek. Hard. "And those?" I ask, nodding at a pile by the corner of her rug. "They were on the floor. I think people just left them, or dropped them. I don't know." Then she tells me 2 girls gave out these big goodie bags, with a teddy bear and custom cookies and a personal note. Everyone had their names on their bags. I see the real pain when she pulls out a plain Ziploc bag. Inside is a broken pencil and a basic notepad, and a Valentine sticker half torn. There's a note taped to it, "Extra bag. Smiley face." My heart breaks. "You didn't get a real one?" I ask. She shrugs again. "Guess they ran out." But I know. Someone decided Ava wasn't worth personalizing for, just like the mean moms decided I wasn't worth inviting to their secret group texts. I want to scream. I want to show them who they're messing with, but instead, I just gather her into my arms and say the only thing I know for sure. Next year will be different. That night, after the Ziploc bag and the discarded bracelets, after Ava's too quiet shrug and her mumbled, "It's okay," I sit on the floor of my bedroom with my laptop open and my chest burning. I scroll through the mom's group chat. I've been quietly included in it for months. No one ever replies to me. The mean moms are raving about the goodie bags, sharing photos of their girls posing with their friends, arms around each other, holding matching custom bracelets and pink cookie boxes. Someone posts, "Ha ha ha ha, the bracelets were cute but kinda try hard, no?" Another responds, "Like, we all know where they came from." I scroll through the likes. All the usual names, Julie included. Another message. "Sometimes less is more. Not every kid wants everyone to feel included. That's not how the world works." I close the laptop. I press my palms into my eyes, and I hate myself for not seeing this sooner, for being too busy trying to secure funding for a major server integration deal, for thinking being a provider was the same as being present. I missed the signs, and my daughter paid the price. The next week, Ava fakes a stomachache to stay home. Then again the next week. I take her to school myself that third morning, walk her all the way to the door, and I see it. The way the girls glance over and then turn away. The way no one makes space for her on the blacktop. The way a mom crouches to tie her daughter's shoe, then whispers something that makes her daughter giggle and look right at Ava. It's not in my head. It's deliberate. I want to scream. I want to walk into that school and lay out every receipt, the screenshots, the proof of their little chat bubble cruelty. But I don't. Because I know what the mean moms will say. That mom's dramatic. That mom's unstable. That mom's trying to make everything about herself. And I can't give them that. So I go home. And I build. I pour everything into the app I've been building quietly for 2 years, the one no one knew I created, until it exploded, until it went viral, until downloads started doubling by the hour and investment offers flooded my inbox. I work in silence, stealth mode, between school drop-offs and late-night coding. And I plan. The spring gala is coming, big school fundraiser, formal, every family attends, silent auction, champagne, balloons and fairy lights and everyone dressed up to impress each other. There have been rumors about a massive donation this year, an anonymous benefactor. Every parent I overhear is buzzing about it, and all the kids are talking about it at school. I overhear one of the girls squeal to her friends during pickup. "Did you hear? Someone's giving out 5-day, 5-star resort vacations at the gala, and the best part? Every family gets one." But no one knows who it's from. I do. It's from me. And I've made a few adjustments. The night of the gala arrives. I stand alone in front of the mirror, slipping into a midnight blue dress with structured shoulders and a soft satin train. My hair is pinned back. Minimal jewelry. No distractions. Just elegance, clean and quiet. This gala is adults only. No kids, no noise, just wine glasses and whispered judgments. It's the school's biggest fundraiser of the year, and everyone who thinks they matter is here. I enter the ballroom under a canopy of fairy lights and chandelier glow. The parents swarm in clusters, all cocktail dresses and fitted jackets, sipping champagne, trading vacation stories, eyeing each other's handbags. Julie's table is front and center. I spot the mean moms instantly, laughing too loud, air-kissing each other's cheeks, practically buzzing with anticipation. The rumors have been flying all week. "Did you hear? Someone's giving away 5-day luxury resort packages at the gala, and the best part, every family gets one." They bought new shoes just to sit at that table. The principal steps onto the small stage, microphone in hand. "We'd like to thank every one of you for coming tonight and for supporting our wonderful school community. We've had a very generous anonymous donor this year, and we have something special for every family in attendance. A staff member wheels out a polished cart stacked with silver envelopes. Please open your envelope when your table receives it. The envelopes are handed out quickly. Silver foil, neatly sealed, thick with promise. Gasps ripple through the room. Oh my God, we got Maui! We're going to Tulum! 5-star, all-inclusive, this is insane. Chairs shift, people toast, the energy blooms. Then it hits. Julie's table opens theirs, and silence drops like a curtain. Brows furrow, lips twist. One mom lifts a printed motel voucher, laminated like a sad joke. Another pulls out a Ziploc bag, travel-sized mouthwash and hand sanitizer clinking together. The room quiets. People glance over. A few lean to whisper. Julie flips over the paper, reads the note. This package was carefully curated to reflect the kindness and generosity you've shown to others. Her face pales. The MC stumbles into the mic. And now, let's hear it for our mystery donor, Miss Ava's mom. Heads turn. I walk to the front, slow and calm, my heels echoing like punctuation. I take the mic. Thank you, I begin, voice steady. Some of you know me, most of you don't. That's okay. I've been busy building something behind the scenes. I scan the room. A company, an app, a future for my daughter. And when that future started to bloom, I decided to share it. Not for recognition, but for a reminder. I pause. We don't just raise children here. We model for them what matters. Kindness, inclusion, how we treat the quiet kid, the different kid, the one who wears her heart on her sleeve and makes bracelets for every classmate. I let that hang. You could hear a pin drop. I've been called a lot of things, too much, not enough, but I've never stopped showing up, and tonight, neither did you. I give one small nod. Enjoy your gifts, every one of them. I step back. Some people clap, some just watch. A few bow their heads. No one speaks to Julie's table, not right away. I walk past the mean moms slowly. One of them tries to catch my eye. I don't stop. In the corner of the ballroom, I accept a glass of champagne and finally let myself breathe. The mean moms thought I was invisible, but tonight I made sure they saw me. They got exactly what they gave. Monday morning comes. Just as Ava and I reach the school gate, we overhear a conversation near the bike racks. A sweet kid from her class, Clara, bounces up to her friend, completely unaware of the tension still hanging in the air. Did you open your vacation thing yet? She asks excitedly. We picked the water park one. My mom said we're going this summer. I thought everyone got one, but my mom said some families got, something different. A silence drops over the little cluster. I glance up. One of the mean girls from Ava's class is standing nearby, frozen. Her mom lingers behind her, sunglasses on, jaw tight. The other kids shift uncomfortably. Clara looks confused for a second, then blurts out, "Oh, maybe your envelope got mixed up?" My mom said she thought it was, all the same. The girl doesn't answer, just walks away. Ava and I say nothing, but she squeezes my hand a little tighter. At drop-off, everything feels different. The air is charged, not with judgment, but awareness. Conversations hush when I walk by. People glance, then look again. Some nod. A few smile awkwardly like they're trying to figure out how to be nice now. One mom, someone I've never spoken to, approaches me near the kindergarten wing. "That speech," she says, her voice low. "It mattered." I thank her. I don't say much. I don't need to. Because the shift isn't loud, it's quiet, like dignity. Julie avoids me. So do the other mean moms. I catch a glimpse of them at pickup one afternoon, huddled smaller than before, quieter. Their eyes flick up when I walk past, then drop just as fast. I hear one of them murmur, "I just didn't know she was all that. I thought she was just trying to look rich." Another replies, She's been running that app company this whole time? I honestly thought she was just showing off. The mean moms aren't angry. They're ashamed. Ashamed and confused, like they've suddenly realized they were looking at a mirror that only reflected what they wanted to see. They thought lipstick meant vanity, heels meant ego, beauty meant emptiness. And they were wrong. The mean moms scatter when I enter the lobby, suddenly fascinated by their phones, their fingernails, the ceiling tiles. Later that week, I hear from a teacher that the group gift project for the end-of-year celebration has a new organizer. Someone neutral, someone kind. Apparently there was some drama in the PTA group chat. No one says my name, but I feel it ripple. A few days later, a teacher stops Ava in the hall and says, "Your mom, she's something special." Ava just smiles and walks on. At home, Ava's back to drawing. Bright things, people holding hands, a dog she saw in a park, a new bracelet pattern she wants to try. I ask if anyone said anything to her at school. She shrugs, but this time with a smile. Maya invited me to sit with her at lunch. That's how it begins. It's not a popularity contest, not some dramatic redemption arc. Just tiny shifts. A door held open. A classmate saying, "Hey, that's cool." A teacher pausing to ask if she wants to help decorate the bulletin board. And me? I show up. Not all the time, but often enough. Sometimes in heels, sometimes in sneakers, sometimes with a bag of donations no one asked me for. And when I do, the energy bends, not in fear, in respect, because they know now, not just who I am, but what I stand for. The mean moms who once formed circles to keep me out now hesitate before gathering. I don't need to confront them. Their silence says enough. But there's one final moment that seals everything. A month later, the school board reaches out. They want to pilot a digital literacy initiative, use my platform to teach coding in underfunded schools. Someone highly recommended me to the school board. At the board meeting, I walk in and spot the district coordinator. It's Julie's husband. He stands when I enter, offers his hand. His face is unreadable. "Thank you for coming," he says. "We've heard great things." I shake his hand. I don't bring up the gala, or the envelope, or the Ziploc bag. I don't have to, because this time he sees me. And that's enough. Summer comes. Ava's hair gets longer. Her laugh returns. She makes bracelets again, but only for the people she likes. People who see her. People who stayed kind. One afternoon, we sit under the oak tree in our small backyard. Lemonade between us, beads scattered across the patio table. She asks if I want one. "Sure," I say. "Surprise me." She weaves in silence, then slips it onto my wrist. Soft blues and golds. "It's calm and strong," she says. "Like you." I look down at it. Simple, quiet, perfect. Later that week, I get a message from the school. They're naming the new tech program after a woman who demonstrated innovation, generosity, and unwavering grace. They ask me if they can use my name. I say yes. Not for me, but for the girl who once handed out bracelets and watched them land in the trash. The gala is never mentioned again, not out loud, but I see its shadow everywhere. In the way people pause before they dismiss someone, in the way they speak around Ava, and especially in the way no one underestimates either of us anymore. One night, Ava brings me a card she made at camp. Inside it says, "You didn't just build an app, Mom. You built a shield. Because there will always be people who try to tear you down, people who confuse kindness for weakness, beauty for vanity, and quiet for smallness. That's why we build shields, not to hide behind, but to walk forward with." I keep the card folded in my wallet. The bracelet? I wear it on the days I need reminding. Because real power doesn't shout. It arrives in silence, wrapped in dignity. And if you're lucky, in the hands of a girl with a bracelet and a memory like fire.